Okay, it says I'm live. And I didn't use my whole 10 minutes. So let me go check my phone. Okay, we'll just wait for a couple minutes for people to come in. If you're watching on YouTube, just scrub forward until you see something start happening. It usually takes a minute or two for people to start coming. Hi, CB. See, it only takes a minute or two, and they start coming in. Hi, Debbie. I got to watch your stream from the weekend, Debbie. I've been trying to be productive on the weekends. I don't know that it's working, but I'm trying. Hi, Joy. Hi, Teresa, Jeannie, Judy. Just got a message from Amy. I'll tell her to check now. Okay. Hi, Lane. Hi, Julie. So it sure was fun to see Paula this morning. I'm stoked that she's going to be streaming every day this week. Hey, Judy. Hi, Joyce. Joan. 1 Joan, 2 Joan. So, yeah, it was fun to see Paula, and I'm glad to hear she's doing well, and her voice sounded so upbeat, so it was really cool. I was psyched about that. Spent a lot of time in the garden. Well, it's been so stormy here, so I did get everything out, you know, like my tomatoes and everything are out. And one nice thing is I haven't had to water at all because we get rain about every day or every other day, which is not unusual for here. This is our stormy season, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's what we're in right now. Hi, Lane. Hey, Joycey. Hi, Dorothy. So, yeah. But Robert looked over the weekend, and I don't think we're going to get apples this year. I think we got a freeze when it was blooming, and there's no sign of any apples coming. So, just going to be one of those years. Yeah, and we're going to get another, it looks like, bad storm this afternoon. So, it's just life in Oklahoma. I should be used to it, but that doesn't mean I like it. And I forgot to bring stencils out. Doggone it. But, oh well. All right. Anyway, last week I forgot to show you guys. So it's been sitting here a whole nother week. The card from Teresa Peterman. There's the envelope. They're always so pretty. She hand makes them. And always includes a nice newsy letter, which I love. And then this was the card this month. Hope your day is amazing. And she leaves it blank so you can go ahead and use it. So Teresa, as always, thank you so much. It's beautiful. They're always beautiful, and I always love getting them. So thank you so much. I try and show that whenever they come because she sends these out to about 60 people or maybe more. Hi, Maria. So yeah, this is quite an undertaking. I can't get 40 Christmas cards out at Christmas, and she does that every month. But thank goodness for her that she can do it, and that she has that outlet. It's supposed to hit 96 there today, CB. Oh my God, that's hot for the first week of May. Of course, we had 80, I think, over the weekend, and today it feels really hot to me. It could just be me, but nope, Tulsa right now is at 79. And that's when we're setting up for bad storms, is when it gets so hot and then that cold air comes down. Hi, Kathy. You just eat your lunch. Hi, Devin. I'm going to show the book, Kathy. In fact, I'll do that right now. So everything I have to show has been shown. Kathy Arbor made me do it, as usual. Damn her. She shows a book every week, and I buy a book every week. This one is very cool, you guys. I love this book. Watercolor, A Beginner's Guide to Watercolor with Mixed Media. And it's not the first time I've ever seen these techniques. I've got some others. But It is really, really a nice book. So I'm going to do a quick flip. Some of you might have seen it at Kathy Arbor's. Isn't that dear amazing? You got to work up to that. You don't just do that. Hi, Marion. In your cart, 24-hour rule. Well, actually, when I look at it, I have most of the stuff to do all these projects. So that's one good thing, is I'll be able to do the projects and not have to buy a whole bunch more stuff. 24-hour rule is good, Elaine. Keep doing it. Hey, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, I'm so sorry that you had so much trouble this morning. And you guys, I was going to tell you, you have no idea when you're a streamer and you're having trouble. It's so frustrating when everybody is screaming at you in the chat about buffering and stuff like that. Generally, if one person is having buffering, we're all having buffering, and that's an indication that it's probably a YouTube problem. She's going to try again tomorrow. So yeah, it's frustrating, and I felt so bad for Dee Dee. But there's really nothing you can do about it. There's so many variables. It could be so many different things that's jacking with your ability to stream. And then this morning, on top of it, she has a new computer. So how do you start isolating? Is it the computer? Is it YouTube? Is it my internet? Is it a server? You know, I mean, there's just so many things. So try and be kind to the streamers when they're experiencing technical difficulty, because you feel absolutely helpless. And you do what you can do, you know? So anyway, these textures in watercolor are very cool. Watercolor ground, gesso, acrylic paint, modeling paste. So, and I actually have done a couple things out of the book already, but it talks about a lot of different products and textures that you can use in the mixed media. Cool projects in here. Look at, they're using a ruler. I like that. So, and did I say the author is Allison Board? I think I forgot to say that, and I like to do that. Hi, Kathy Heron. Hey, Julie. So, yeah, very cool book. Very, very cool book. And I'll show you. And I have a typewriter almost identical to that. Sits on my desk in the front room all the time. I don't really type on it. And when kids come, it's on a roll top desk. I roll down the top of the desk so the kids don't stand there and punch on it. How did I know to do that? This will definitely be a project I do. I think that is so cool looking. I should look and see. Here's what you need. Drawing board and rest, which, yeah, whatever. Sanders Watford, not high white. Okay, that's 200-pound paper, pencil, eraser, kitchen paper, which I think is probably paper towel. Imitation sable brushes, artist quality watercolors, Brusho. I don't have Brusho, but I do have Magicals, and I'm not going to buy Brushos. Posca pens. I do have Posca pens, gouache, sand. I even have sand, white acrylic paint, skeleton and dried leaves. I don't have those, but I could get them. Plastic pattern stencils I have, magic sponge, palette knife, disposable palette, plastic card hairdryer, photograph, line drawing. See, there's everything. Coffee stir. I call my coffee stir a spoon. What the hell do you call it? Jilly got this book. Hi, Dabbler. And love it. Yeah, I do too. I just think, okay, and here's chicken wire. In just a minute, you'll see the chicken wire I actually drew myself. Lots of things using fabrics to create texture and wash. And I've done a lot of that, so you've seen it. Here's a feather, using a feather. So yeah, she uses a lot of different things in here. I think this is amazingly cool. That's all found objects. That's a cool painting. They're just very cool. And Kathy has this book, And this one is a step out of how to do the ballerina. So I don't know if I will or will not do that, but there's the ballerina that you end up doing. It's very cool looking. I wish it didn't have the glare, but it does. So, and hi to anybody who's come in that I missed. I like this one where she's kind of blown the, I think this is probably acrylic. Watercolor pen. Oh, no, watercolor pen, acrylic ink. I was going to say this looks like acrylic ink to me. Gouache and collage. So that's cool. So here I am trying to enable you guys. I like that one. I think that's cool. Okay, watch for this chicken. Okay, but she did some wildlife. This wasn't a step out. I just used this picture as reference. I love the owl eyes. I'm still gonna, I think, do a study of bird eyes because they're so amazing. Here's a little dog that she did. And Kathy Arbor, I think, is going to be doing some projects out of this book too. So that's partly why I bought the book, is because Kathy's going to be doing some stuff out of it. Look at that. That's amazingly cool. So yeah, there's plenty in here for me to feel like I got my money's worth. And that's usually how I judge whether or not I acted hastily when I buy a book, is whether or not at the end of the day, there's plenty of stuff in the book that I think I'll do. Oh, you're out looking for old stamps? Stamps that, oh, hi Eileen, stamps that you have. Oh, I'll bet. You're probably in dust out in the warehouse, aren't you? Anyway, so yeah, I also did these chickens, and then the beginning is just supplies and stuff like that. So I think this is a beautiful painting as well. So yeah, so I was excited to get it, and obviously I had to jump in immediately. But actually, Dee Dee had told me before, because of a story I told her, that I had to do some chickens. So I had already had kind of a sketch done of a chicken, but then the book came and I went, well, hello, I'm doing those chickens. So these are the chickens out of the book. The two black ones, I did kind of the mixed media on them. This one is nothing but watercolor. And then I used a little bit of watercolor pencil down here to darken it up because I was having a hard time darkening that. And then some little bit of ink around his eyes and stuff. But yeah, otherwise this was out of that book. And then I wasn't sure what to do about the background. Just leave it. Dee Dee said, oh, just leave it. Oops, my comments aren't, my chat isn't scrolling forward. Anyway, I was at Kathy Arbor. No, either Colleen or Kathy's, I don't know, but they showed something that had chicken wire on it. And it was like, that is what's going in the background of my chicken. So I just sat and drew the chicken wire, and I didn't use a ruler. So there. Thanks, Dee Dee. Thanks, everybody. So yeah, I was pretty happy with the chickens. And I don't know what else I've been doing. I've been doing my getting May set up in the Beast. And otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Pretty much killing time, I guess. That's what I've been doing. I'm looking around here to see if there's anything else I can see. All right. I've got a bunch of ideas for my mom journal, and I thought today, because I didn't really have a good plan, that I would work on my May folder. I wasn't really sure. How did I get that on there? Oh my God, now how do I get it off? How did that happen? Thank you, Joy. I don't know how that happened. I clicked something. Oh my God, it's hard being me. Anyway, So I thought I would work on my May folder. And this is one I think I started in January. And then I switched and did something different. And I don't have chat right now, you guys. So let me see if I can fix that. Oh my God, Eileen, that's so bad. What do you call a lazy chicken? Poltergeist. She has bad jokes. So anyway, I thought today I would just go ahead and redo this folder. I'd put this pattern paper on it. I'm not crazy about the pattern paper. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. And then I left all my Seth Apter sprays out here because I didn't get a chance to use them. Oh, and another thing, that's what I was going to show you guys. I left it up here, I think. Last week I didn't finish the marbles, but I did go ahead after we finished, and I went ahead and finished all the marbles. So this will go in my last month's folder. And then I went ahead and drew the bracelet that was on the same page. So that's the finished marbles. They came out okay. I was okay with them. Yeah, so we're going to get out the Seth sprays, and Eileen is going to tell me what to do with them. But when I did this folder, I just did the inside completely one color. So I thought I would go ahead and color it with gesso and then use the sprays on the inside of this. What do you think about that? Thanks, Dabbler. So what do you want me to do, Eileen? Get some stencils out? But I'm going to put gesso on it first. But I'm going to scrape it. I thought that I would scrape the gesso on rather than paint it. Thanks, Julie. And I did compare them to the marbles that I had done before, because I had done those marbles before. I definitely have learned something. I don't know what, but they're better. So somehow, some way, I have learned something. Oh my God, this stuff just went everywhere. So anyway, I sure was excited about Paula. And I would have just said, keep on streaming, girl. I should put something down underneath, but oh well. Because I need to use that paste that I bought too. I haven't even used it. It's still sitting here. And I don't care if it's not even or, yeah. Don't care. Eileen should be happy because I am at this point making nothing but a big fat mess. And if it goes off onto the front, I don't care about that either. I don't want it on Bob Ross though. We'll put Bob away. So Eileen, you better be thinking up what you want me to do with these sprays. This gesso is really old, so it's got solids in it, and that's okay with me too. There's a big air bubble right in there. We're not going to worry about it. When this dries, it'll settle down, I hope. Okay. That looks ridiculous, right? It'll come out better, we hope. Okay, Eileen is telling me gesso, then molding paste, do a stencil, and then spray, spray, spray. So that's what we're going to do. And Eileen hopefully won't take a nap today. But if she wants to take a nap, I'll get out the watercolors. Let me dry this real quick. Hopefully that big bubble right there will go away. Gesso doesn't take very long to dry.
Hi, thank you, like anybody else here in my ears?
Wake up. Wake up. Are you talking to Eileen or me? Let me get out a baby wipe so I can clean up some of this gesso that's on the table. I don't necessarily want it to be a mess. Has anybody else's baby wipe thing just popped off? This one's been a big pain in the neck. Okay, I got a little bit on the front, but that's fine with me. A little bit on the back. Okay, heat gun. Hi, Janice. Yeah, appreciate the thumbs up, you guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter. It's all interaction. Wonder if I should glue down a napkin or something. I would just go grab one. And I don't care if this is matchy-matchy with this, because this probably isn't going to stay like this till the very end anyway. So, yeah. So don't worry about the matchy-matchy, because I don't care about it. You can also use one of your embossing folders to stamp a design in the wet gesso. Well, I haven't used my paste in my embossing folders either, Eileen. I forgot about it. It's still just sitting right here. Let me go grab a handful of stencils. Or maybe the whole box. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I grabbed some of my faves out of the big box. I'm going to move that out of the way and we'll pick some stencils. Or am I going to move this where I don't mind if gesso gets on it? All right. We're going to look through stencils. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Yeah, this is a brand new one. I haven't used it yet. It could be very cool. This is one of my all-time favorites. That actually is sitting there to be given away. I put anything in here, you guys. So these are the Tim Holtz small ones. You can see the designs on there. I love these. I'm tempted to do this one. I'm going to yank that out. Come on. It's just not cooperating, you guys. Too many parts. Mini stencils. They could have almost anything in them. That one wouldn't be bad either. Most, like these ones like this, I cut those for one specific purpose at some point in time. These through, well, they're paper. I'm not going to use them. I always go back to the circles. I love circles. This is always a great stencil. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's a brick one. I love this one. For texture, that one's awesome. You guys are going to look at this and say, girl, you don't need any more stencils. I bought this paper pad at Michael's, but I really just use it as disposable stencils. I don't do anything with the paper, so. Hey, Happy Diane. Hey, Paula, it sure was nice to hear your voice. That's teardrops. There's numbers. Eileen needs to say, stop. That's the one. I didn't even know I had gears. Everybody's doing steampunk again. I always like the words. Circles are always good. And some of these, like this one, I have this one in the small and the large. So some of them I have both. And I use smaller stencils more than I use the larger ones. So that one might be cool if I'm going to use texture paste. Oh, well. I think I probably have plenty already picked out, honestly. I think that's going to be the stencil right there. Because I don't know that I want... let's go here. Well, I've never used any of those. That's criminal, that you have packages of crap that you've never even touched. So, I don't know. Which one, Eileen? Which one you like? This one is very cool. I wouldn't mind using that one. Hey, Kenny. Anybody I missed coming in? Yeah, see, I like steampunk too. I love to watch, like Xander last night putting that whole steampunk thing and painting it and everything. I was mesmerized by it, but I have no desire to do it. Hi, Janice. The Stamperia one. Okay. I might use these though too. We'll just see. All right. I'm wondering if I should stick a napkin down. No, let's don't, because we're going to use the sprays. This, I was hoping this would dry a little bit more, but it didn't. So I don't think I'll put more on. Let me hit it with a heat gun real quick again. I only put the gesso on to cover up that dark background so that we have something to work with here, right? And it doesn't have to be like completely dry, but a little bit drier than this. All right, that should be dry enough. All right, I'm going to get out the cream paste that I ordered from Z Stamperia, Mixed Media Art cream paste. It has the consistency of marshmallow cream. If you know what marshmallow cream is, I think in other parts of the world they call it fluff or something, marshmallow fluff or something. Yeah, I will, Eileen. I'll go throw it in the sink, put some water in the sink, and I did open this just to feel the consistency the other day. I think to get at it, I'm going to have to remove the lid. So, but look at that. Really, it makes you want to lick it because it looks just like marshmallow cream. And I love marshmallow cream. I love marshmallow anything. Chocolate covered marshmallow, count me in. There's a big old air bubble in this pot. But it's sold by weight, so I probably didn't get gypped, but look at, and I have not used this at all yet. So anyway, so I'm going to put this through the stencil, and I don't want it straight necessarily. Okay, there is a front and a back, a top and a bottom, whatever. Okay, here we go. It's going to be hard to see, I think, because I'm working on this gessoed background. And I like these kind of mixed media stencils where I can do the whole stencil, but it looks like you've used different ones. And do the whole stencil because we can. Maybe not there where it folds, because I think then I'll just be creating problems for myself. I have to say this spreads very nicely, very, very. That came out very nice. We'll do it again over here. Let me lower, and then I might do some fill in with the other ones. So because keep in mind there'll be, oh man, that went underneath. Clean up my mess here. The stencil caught it. I'll clean up the edges here in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to run this over to the sink real quick. Well, that's just sitting there drying a little bit, and then I'll hit it with the heat gun. Paste cleans up really easily, that's for sure, so that's a nice thing. Okay, it can sit there and soak. And then I think I'll fill in some of those other areas. Yeah, I did. I got out the, I'll do it with the smaller lettering, this stencil. I've used this one a million times. I love anything Balzer Designs. I generally like pretty well. Very useful. Use it 100 different places. Before I do that, because I don't want to put the stencil in the wet paste. Didn't have too bad of edges. I'm going to hit this with the heat gun real quick. And it looks like it's going to dry really quickly too. So that's good. But it cleaned up really nice. I mean, as soon as I put it in water, it was dissolving. So that's good. Have you been doing the moon book, Eileen? I love Colleen's. Colleen's was awesome. The colors and everything. Well, Eileen, you need to post some pictures. And I just noticed yesterday on Instagram that how many years have we been friends? 11, 10, 8, whatever. You just started following me yesterday on Instagram. Just saying. And generally, if you follow me on Instagram, I do try and follow back. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Barbara. 100 years? Well, that sounds about right. I mean, it's been 100 at least. Actually, the reason I said 11 first was because I got a message from Twitter this morning that it was my Twitterversary and that I've been on there for 11 years. And I know I didn't get on Twitter before I met some of you guys. So that's about how long we've all been hanging together in my world. Now, maybe you guys were hanging before that. Okay, it's getting pretty dry. Dry enough that I could work around it, I think. Okay, for those I did almost the entire stencil. On this one I won't. I will just do pieces here and there just to make it look a little uniform maybe. I hope that doesn't jack with the crease. It probably will. And if it breaks and falls off, oh well, life happens. All right. Now your eyes can't land on really anything, you know, just random, crazy. I'm trying to get beauty in there. There we go. I like this paste, you guys. I really do. To me, it's so much creamier and nicer than even modeling paste. It's just so creamy and nice. So, yeah, I would recommend this. I got it at Xander's shop, which is Paint and Paper Studios. I don't remember what I paid for it, but knowing my tight ass, it probably wasn't a lot of money. Just saying. Because remember, I've been paying for roofs. And the check for the roof cleared the bank this morning. And it was such a large number, they had to call me to verify that I actually wrote the check. Which was good. I was happy they did it, but it was just like, I didn't even know they did that. But the roof is mine now. It's paid for. All right, we're going to dry that, and then we're going to get out the Seth Apter inks, which I'm psyched about. I think I did, where did I put it? It should be right here. Because I don't move much or put things away. I know I had it right here. Oh, well. But I did a swatch of all the Seth Apter inks. Back on it. Where would I put that? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's this is the Gansey Tambi paints that are Amy's. And then these are the Seth Apter sprays. Aren't they pretty? They're such pretty colors. I used them like watercolors to get this swatch sheet. So I can use them as watercolors too. It's also flexible, great in embossing foldies. That's what they said, Dabbler, that I could put it in there. Thanks, Barbara. Do not talk to me about roofs. Okay, Joyce, I won't, because it's not right now one of my favorite topics either, except when I walk out and I look at the new roof, and it is beautiful. I have to say, it looks really good. And my roof was pretty rough. I had lost some shingles, and you can see my roof because I live in a barn-shaped house. So when the roof looks rough, it looks like, I don't know, white trash live here. All right, heat gun. Do you be thumbed? Do you be thumbed? All right, we're speaking languages I don't speak, so I'm going to have to think about that one. Hi, Kim. This shouldn't take long. This stuff does dry really fast. So that's awesome. I'm thinking it should be dry enough to work on now. And if I like the inside of this, we're going to flip this bad boy over and do that side too. Because I'm not crazy about this either. It doesn't matter to me. All right. If I go like that, I'm not getting, well, no, I'm not getting any white. So I think we're good to go. All right. Yeah, I like the textures too, Tambit. Hi, by the way. I'm making the May file folder. If you watch Kathy Arbor, what is it, Cass 1415, but it's Arbor, Arbour. She's got a channel here on YouTube. Amazing artist. I would recommend her to everybody. She did this project. I'll pull out last month's real quick here. I haven't finished last month's, but it's only 4 days into the month, so it's okay. So this was my last month's cover. This was fun. I enjoyed the heck out of doing it. And it's primarily napkins, flower napkins that I just glued down. And then, gosh, I don't remember what we did. I honestly don't remember what we did. I know we sprayed white on it at the end. But yeah, I don't remember if it was watercolor. And then it's a folder where you can just stuff your art, anything you want from the month. It's just like a place you can collect your junk for the month. So you can see I put my art in here, but I haven't actually affixed it anywhere. So this was so much fun. And I said I was going to do more, but then Kathy's turned out so good. I thought, what are you even thinking about doing more? So those are just some watercolors I've done. This is stuff that I was going to put in there. I still haven't finished that. So yeah, my March folder is pitiful because I was actually arting rather than foldering. So yeah, and then I have one for February as well. I did not do January's and I'm not going to go back and do it. So that's what we're building here is the May folder. So anything I want to put in here, yeah, got a place to shove it. The little houses, oh, the little houses were so much fun. Barbara, if you enjoy that sort of thing, Kathy Arbor also did the little houses. That was actually a paint along that I did with her. Only she did 3 more, and it's places of all the where the Fibs live. It's just imaginary, you know. Yeah. So okay, let's pick a color, Eileen. I know you're gonna pick blue, green, and orange. I don't have orange, thank goodness, but I do have red and yellow, which would make orange. But the colors are really vibrant. Here, I'll fold this in half. See how vibrant the colors are? And over here, I had sparkly on my water brush when I did that because I just finished painting this white one. Look at that white one, Eileen. This one and the copper are shimmery sprays. They are some kind of gorgeous. They really are. But we'd had a discussion about whether or not they were permanent. I'll do it on this one. So these have been sitting, what, about a week? And I can move them a little bit, but for the most part, they are permanent. So that's a good thing to know. Blue, green, and orange. I knew that, Eileen. I knew it. How about I just put them all out here on the table? There's 16 different colors. Put them all out here on the table and do a blind pick, Eileen. What do you think about a blind pick? And I made the regular little swatch tabs too to keep with the product. So they're so pretty. I love the browns. The browns are so nice. Leave the white for last. Yeah, I will. I'll leave the two shimmery ones out because when you use those, they pretty much take over your whole world. So I'm getting them all out here. I've got to find a place for these, you guys. I don't have a place for them. I mean, I literally don't have room for them. Do a blind pick. All right. We're going to do a blind pick. I'll probably end up with something that's going to make ridiculous mud. All right. Is this the other one? No, that's the T. I need to find the other shimmer one because if I have to remove it, then she's going to call me a cheater, which I suppose I would be at that point. Okay. The shimmery ones are removed. All right. They're all out in front of me. Oops. Eyes are closed. I'm shuffling them all up so I don't know where the colors are. I didn't know where they were in the beginning, so it doesn't really matter. Let me put it over here. All right. One of them just fell. I'll pick the one that fell. How many do I get? 3? 2. And the other one that fell. All right. There's my 3. Oh, I didn't get the one I wanted. All right. I got turquoise. Well, turquoise is always good. You can't go wrong with turquoise. So we got that one. We got pomegranate. Oh, I didn't write them down. So I think pomegranate. Oh, Eileen's going to hate this. I think that one's pomegranate. I'm not certain. I should have written down the colors. What a numbskull I am. I think I wrote them on the back of this, though. I did. There's one called Flamingo, Eileen. I was so tempted to put that bad boy in a box and ship it right off to you. There's pomegranate. Okay, no, pomegranate is the red one. So we got turquoise red, and then the third one, oh, she's going to hate this, coffee. Ha-ha, lucky me. But the one I wanted was actually this blue. Let's see what coffee is. Oh, coffee is the palest of the browns. So, okay. You want me to spray it through a stencil? And I have sprayed these, so hopefully the nozzles are clear. I should get another baby wipe, throw that one away, so I can wipe their little nozzles. Or just spray randomly. You guys get to decide. I don't care. Yeah, I think so too. And at the end, if I want to, no, just spray. Okay, no stencils, just spray. I'm going to get out some overspray paper here. Because she wants me to make as big a mess as possible, but I know her, I'm up to her trick, so I just keep extra large paper here. Someday I'm going to cut this up and turn it into trash art. All right, so hopefully we can keep the sprays from going everywhere. How about that? I like that idea. All right. You already used stencils. Well, I know, but you could use them more than once, can't you? All right. We're going to go with the red first. Just sprays kind of in a line. And I'm trying to stay back pretty far. I'm not, see, there you go. Listen to Kathy Arbor, no rules. Okay, that's the red. The red is pretty. I missed what they were saying about Paula. All right, heat gun. Well, maybe I won't. Because I could get some really nice purples with the blue and the red, I hope. Let's give it a go. We'll see. Now, see, this one's spraying a little bit different. Oh, it's going to be mud. There's the purple that it's going to make right in there. We're going to stay the heck away from that. And the rest of it's all going to be brown. Okay, my screen is kind of goofing up. I hope yours isn't. But I'm watching on StreamYard. I am going to dry this before I put any brown on. Okay, right now, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get some drippage too. Not very much. I like this up here though. I wonder, okay, we're just going to do this for the heck of it. And Eileen is probably going to scream at me, but I want to see. Okay. If you spray it with a little bit of water, you can make it do drippage. I like that. And if I had dried the red before I added the blue, the colors wouldn't have actually mixed, but they would have layered. And I think the effect would be different each one. So, like the drippage. I'm going to encourage more of it and spray more of the blue. Damn, use water spray. I got her going, didn't I? This is like that little tiny mini mister. You're getting almost no water, Eileen. Okay, anytime I can get Eileen going in my streams, I feel like the day has been totally successful. So the day has already been successful. You know she doesn't pay attention. All right, CB, you're on my side, CB, so just stop. It looks orange. No, it's red. It's a really pretty red. It's more of an orangish red than a pink red, but it's a really, really pretty red. And when I look on my screen, it looks orange too, functional light, but it's not in real life. And this is much darker, richer blue. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it's turquoise. All right, what was Eileen wanting to tell me that I wasn't paying attention? Doesn't the paste make a nice effect? Yeah, it's really cool looking. I'm liking it, considering that it started out a page of just this color paper. So we've gone from this color paper to this. It's amazing what you can do. I'm waiting for Eileen to tell me, because if she doesn't tell me soon, I'm going to start spraying brown. Oh, just let her cuss, Joycey. Oh, just about the water. Use a baby white paper towel to take some of it off the paste. Okay, I could do that. But now, okay. I almost wish I had a wood block so I would stay on top. See, I'm just wiping it off. I'm not sure I want to do that. All right, let me think if I have a wood block or something that I could, so it wouldn't go down in the valleys, right? So it would stay on top. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Well, this isn't probably hard enough, but we're going to try. We'll try. I just use this thing for texture sometimes. So let's give it a go. Okay, yeah, that works. Takes out off quite a bit. Still pretty though. I'm excited for the brown. All right, we're just gonna, I like the drippage though. I want to leave it. I can always go over that too, either with some of the wax or something. If there's parts of that paste that I want to stick out, I'll just go over it with the Bear wax, right? Okay, I'm going to do the brown in the corner, so if it is horrible, Eileen won't have to go change her. Depends. Of course, I could put it in a different bowl and paint it on where I want it to, but we're going to see. Ooh, went the wrong place. Oh, well. When you're doing this, you just got to go. I'm just going. That's it. Rush, Eileen. Not so much brown. All right. There it goes. I'm going to let this do some drippage too, and then I am going to wipe some of it off. But we're going to do the brown drippage for sure. No, the brown isn't too bad. Look. Just actually made that red just richer, if anything. See in there? That's nice. And I like it with the blue in there. That's really nice. Eileen, you should use more brown. Spray with water now. Okay. I don't have much water left in my little mini mister, but it's okay. Like right there, that's way cool looking. I like when you can't really see what it is that's under there. All right, it's looking like a bloodbath now. Did I do it right that time, Eileen? Look it. It's looking way awesome. All right. See if I can get it to go down around this part. That bubble didn't go away, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, but I'm not going to worry about it. I know that. If it never goes away, I'll still be okay with it. Now I almost want to rub it with, thanks, Kenny. Ground drips sound disgusting. Yes, they do, Joyce. Now I want to rub it with some of the wax, only because I'm addicted to that dang wax. And I haven't sniffed it in a week. But I think there are parts of it that the wax would be really nice. So weird to think that we went from this to that. Let me look what other color. I almost wish I'd picked this brown. What brown is it? We might give it a squirt of that. It's called tea. Let's just give it a squirt. Wax sniffage withdrawal. There you go. All right, up here where we've got a little bit of this white, I'm gonna, oops. This to me is a much prettier brown than the one I used. And now Eileen's gonna freak. She's gonna go, too much brown. I can pick it up, Eileen. I can pick it up. Yeah, I like that brown better. I just sprayed my hand with it. And probably the wall and anything else that was back behind it. Yes, I did say wax sniffing, Paula. If you have not experienced the Finnabar waxes, I'll show you one of them. OMG. They are amazing. I'll make sure I use one because I have a bunch. They're just these little awesome pots of wax, and they come in, I don't even know how many different colors. I've got a lot of them because I'm undisciplined. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I must have 10 because there's 2 rows of 5. Yikes. But it has a scent in them. They've scented them. And the scent is so yummy, you just want to lick them when you open them. And then if you don't use them for a few days, you want to smell that again. Everybody who's tried the wax loves the Finnabar wax. I got mine from Xandra. I don't know if she still has them. But now I'm wanting to wipe some of this back now, is what I think I want to do. Let's see. This is working kind of like I intended. The new matte wax. Are they supposed to be like rub and buff type? Yeah, they are. They're like rub and buff, only the colors are, of course, I don't know much about rub and buff, but like the colors are amazing. I'll show you all the colors in a minute. All right, I'm going to dry this. Okay, and supposedly at this point, this should be, as soon as it's dry, it should be for the most part permanent. I'm thinking, but I love this. Look at that brown up there. And I like the little bits of white sticking out, so it's good. Now, these are not colors I normally would have picked to spray on here together, but the end result is not horrible. So that's a good thing. Hey, Jonna. Yeah, that bubble is not going away. Jonna, you might have missed it. We got a Paula stream this morning. Believe it or not, she's going to try and stream every day this week. Lucky dogs we are. Yeah, that other brown is so pretty. Just a little bit here and there now. All right, Eileen, before I go any further, yeah, you missed Paula. Watch for it tomorrow, though. Turn on your notifications. Eileen, right now, do you want me to spray it with that white shimmer? And one thing about these sprays, they are definitely flat. Stalker tomorrow, me too. They are really flat. But the paste is awesome. If your notifications aren't working, mine didn't work for a while, Functional Light. Go back to the channel that you want your notifications for, turn it off completely, turn it back on and reselect which notifications you want. If you want all, choose the all. But I think the older the notification is, the less likely it is to work. So yeah, just go back and turn them back on. Because for the longest time, I was having trouble and it was really making me mad. Like the people that I love to watch, like Dee Dee and certain people, I wasn't getting notifications at all. So I went back and turned them off and turned them on, and they're working again. Ooh, I got this on my table. I'm going to clean that up real quick. Just in case that permanency thing is real. Okay, it wiped up off my table with just a little bit of water, so that's good. I shouldn't care, but whatever. All right, did Eileen go back to sleep? Not if you're going to do the wax. Okay. Hey, Z, I'm about ready to get out some Finnabair wax, I think. Because I still have some white showing through here. And I'm not sure I want the shimmery. So yeah, let's do the wax. Let's go look at all the colors of wax that we've got. What colors we want to use. These are not all the colors that it comes in. Z might be able to tell you which colors they come in. There's pink, which I'm not going to use for sure. This is Indian pink. It's really, really a maroonish pink. Oh, I just opened it so I could smell it. There's vintage gold. This is one of my favorites. I love it, and I use it. In fact, I used it on that other folder that I showed you guys. Old silver, to me, comes out as pretty much white. So that might look good on here. Bronze Age is just a nice brown. It's really nice too. Peacock is turquoise. Mint Sparkle is a real, real light green. It's really pretty and it smells delicious. And I put these on normally with those little makeup brushes that we got. This one I've used a ton. This is a navy blue. I love it. White gold. This is my newest one, and I haven't really used it much. Let's see what it's like. White gold could be nice on here. Oh, it's a matte gold. It's just duller than the vintage gold. It's still very pretty though. More brown, I guess. And then the last color that I have is Blue Lagoon. And I think there's a purple. Somebody said I need to get the purple, which I haven't yet. But this is the light blue. And I love every one of them. Every single one. Use a dwarf condom to put the wax on. That was my intent, Eileen. We'll get out the dwarf condoms. I think I'm going to need a clean one because you shouldn't use dwarf condoms and mix up the colors. I know they're down here somewhere. I was down here cleaning out not very long ago. Whole bag of dwarf condoms. If you get this on your fingers, it is really hard to get off. So now I just have to decide which one. Let's try the vintage gold first, or the old silver. The old silver might be pretty. Let's try it. What the hell? And I'm hoping my finger will just slide across the top of the paste. But I'm going to do it here where it might really show up. Perfect. Yeah, so if you want something just to kind of jump off the page, this is going to do it for you, I think. That one says register. The dwarf condom is just a little big for me. It is really pretty. And now, the folder is going to smell delicious forever. This also makes it look metallic, which is kind of cool. I hope you guys can see it. Definitely looking metallic. And it doesn't take much, you guys. I mean, I'm putting on hardly any at all. Like a little bit goes a long, long way. These little pots, other than the navy blue one, which I use all the time, probably are going to last a lifetime. And I have used these through a stencil. That's when you use them the most, is when you push them through a stencil. Is Eileen yelling at me? Yeah, it ends up making it look really cool looking, right? And in real life, it looks old. I mean, it looks like this has been around 15 lifetimes. And even if you, I just thought of this because I thought that was a crease in the paper, but it wasn't. But if you say glue down crumpled napkins or tissue paper, anything like that, and then just highlighted the creases with this stuff, that would look really cool too. I might end up having to do that on the other side. That's lightened it up quite a bit, hasn't it? Okay, that's before and after. So it's definitely lightened it up quite a bit. You need to start your May folder. This is my May folder. And then what I've got to do is start doing some art to put in it. Because the chickens won't go in here unless I paint another one. The chickens are going in my mom book. And that's a project I haven't really talked to you guys about, but I've talked to Dee Dee about it. Right now, I'm still thinking up ideas and writing them down. But the chicken had to get done like right now. Couldn't wait for the chicken. And I know what my next thing to go in there is. And you know what really annoys the heck out of me? It's been a few months. I don't think it's been a year yet. But I ordered some of that tissue paper with the faces and the moons and stuff on it from Zandra. And I thought this morning of a use for that. So I thought, while Paula was on, I was carrying her around with me. And I thought, well, I'll just go find that and get it out to remind myself what I wanted to do. And you guys, I have looked high and low, and I cannot find that stuff anywhere. I don't know what I've done with it. How can you lose stuff like that? I'm sure it's in the safe place, wherever the hell that is. I need to find it. Because all my cool stuff is there. I like this. This is really cool looking. Debbie, me too. I get headaches and feel nauseous about some candle scents and other scents. This wax does not affect me the same way. So I don't know what it is, but yeah, other scents will just make me feel like crap. I won't go into a candle store or anything like that. But the scent from this it's pleasant, and but it's not nauseating, I guess, is a difference. Like some candles to me are just nauseating smelling. Cleaning products don't even give me a headache like some candle scents, but these, they don't do that. Now I'm kind of wanting to do the front of this. I'm not sure if I want to do, I think I'm going to do the edges of this brown, actually. I was going to see if I like the white down here, but I don't. I think I'm going to do the edges of this brown. What else you want me to do to it, Eileen? I'm liking it a lot. It looks very, very cool. It looks old. Like this looks really, really old. And I have absolutely nothing to put in it. You could never go into a Seymour because of the candles they sold. Yeah, that's a pretty typical headache inducer. The wax smells like grandma's powder, soft and fresh. That's probably a good way to describe it. Hi, Anne. I can't do candles that are clean linen, rose, or coconut scents. I did find one that was a strawberry scent that didn't make me want to gag. But after I found it the first time, I never found it again. And Robert likes vanilla, so if I ever burn a candle, chances are good it's going to be vanilla. But with a cat around, you don't burn many candles. I don't trust the cat not to jump up, except unless they're down in deep in a jar. Okay, I'm wondering if I should flip this bad boy over, and I'll find something to put on the tab up here to indicate that it's maize. I'll lighten it up just a hair with that. Take off the door condom. My hands still aren't clean. Because right now I'm feeling like I'm okay with the inside of this. What else did I gather up to put on the inside of this? I didn't have much vintage stuff. I was thinking that the theme, because I try and do kind of a theme, but then the artwork never matches up with the theme. Old typewriter. And then the only other real vintage advertising type things were that paper. That girl. And then these are boring. So, but I would put them down and then cover them up like we did with this. This one I do like. I just like the whole vintage feel of this. So I'll use this on an inside one. This one I don't care if we cover up either. Make this your outside. And this the inside. Well, I could do it easy enough. Just flip it over. I could do that. Actually, that might be better because taping stuff down to this textured surface might be a pain. And the bubble then is on the outside, which I could care less. All right, this is my outside. I wonder if I should just leave it like this and just spray some colors on the inside so it doesn't look so boring. What are the folders for, Sherry? They're just a place where you can be creative, really, is kind of, and I showed my last month one, which I need to work on. I'm going to work on it this week. I have more fun, obviously, making the folder than I do putting the stuff in it, but it's just a place for you to put your creative artwork. And I love making the folders. They're so much fun. Kathy Arbor's made some beautiful ones. This stuff is left over that I just need to put away. But yeah, I've just been kind of shoving whatever I want to keep for the month in there. And then glue it down at some point. There goes the wax on the floor. So that's good. It's never a successful day if there isn't something on the floor. Yeah, I think I'm just going to spray this. But this time I'm not going to do the blind 6 or blind 3 or whatever it was that we did. I think what I'm going to do is actually pick the colors myself. After watching this and watching Paula this morning, you want to go paint all your file folders. That's pretty normal, Barbara. I think, I watch other people and I get so inspired and I'll get out stuff, and then do I actually finish it? Sometimes maybe not. Okay, let's see, we're gonna pick the colors. You know me, I'm gonna pick the blue moon. Let's see, where's my little swatchers? Let's look. You guys yell out colors that you want, and I'll either veto them or go along with them. Okay, this is, I think, the Blue Moon. It's not really a dark, dark blue. I wonder, no, I shouldn't. I was going to say, I wonder if I should do some more paste on the inside, because I love that. Finishing is never the objective. Well, that's true. I do like a finished product, though. I'm not good at unfinished products. If an unfinished product sits around, or project sits around here for too long, it ends up in the trash. 2 shades of blue and some yellow. Okay, so we're going to get the blue, this blue. Actually, they're the shades of blue are the turquoise that we already used, this Blue Moon, and this is more green. The turquoise, nope, that's not the turquoise, the Sea Spray. There's Sea Spray. Let's use those 2. And then she wants yellow. So what she's telling me is she wants a green folder. I'll probably end up using some brown in it as well. And then the yellow. The yellow is so yummy. Even though they're bright colors, that to me they feel more earthy, like this avocado green one. Ah, that is so pretty. What the hell is going on outside my door? Hang on. Well, the neighbor's out there power washing something. No trash talk. All right, let's just spray because we can. I'm going to do the yellow first so I know where to avoid. The yellow is just going to make it look old. And I don't think I'm going to drippage the inside. That just makes it look older, right? You're going to end up with green for sure. Which was Eileen's plan all along. Let's just be honest. All right, we'll do the Sea Spray next. The sprays will look bland without some texture on there. Yeah, we're going to have to go back in with, well, I could do these sprays between, spray them through a stencil now. Let's see which large stencils I got out. See, I love Patty Tully Pear stencils, but they're too geometric for this, I think. Streaming so. Another thing I could do is collage stuff onto it. I don't want anything flowery. I'm just looking. I kind of just want something that will disappear into the background. Like the yellow through this stencil would have just disappeared kind of into the background. All right, we're going to move the folder. I'm going to spray that through this stencil and see. Use the blues, then use brown through a stencil. Okay, all right. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But they are bright. And I'm not worried about getting anything on the back here. If it happens, it happens. Oh, well. Now, see, this one has a finer mist than the ones from before. I'm not going to put a lot. Yeah, this one's going to be my favorite for sure. I'm going to spray with a little bit of water and then try and pick some of it up, I think. Oh, now that's kind of a neat thing. Where I sprayed the water, it acts kind of like the Distress Oxide sprays. Can you see that? How the water turned it like the Distress Oxide? That's kind of cool. They dry very quick, so you don't have to spend time in between. It's pretty. All right. Just trying to think. I really like that stencil. I'm going to use the one that's similar to that, only a little bit bigger, because I know the overspray is going to be large. So, and I'm going to use that kind of gold brown because I thought it was so pretty. We're going to use honey this time. That's the tea. Well, I couldn't have lost one already, could I? There's tea. There's coffee. All right. Did one of them go off on the floor or something? Because I'm missing a color here. And everything else ends up on the floor. Oh, there it is. I never got it out. It was tucked behind my watercolor water. Don't you know? Okay, found it. Just a little bit overspray. You got to watch where the nozzle is because they kind of spray funny. I like this. The pattern isn't too obnoxious and in your face. And it still looks old. Now I'm just dripping off the excess. I'll move this. Can you guys hear that noise in the background? Is it annoying? He's not right outside the door. He's over in his yard, but it sure sounds loud to me. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. Yeah, I like these colors too, CB. They're kind of soft, but the brown really brings it all together. So I really like that too. And I was just cleaning that off on there. I'll actually wash that. Oh, and I gotta wash its little nozzle. And these Seth sprays say that they are non-clogging, and I would have to say my experience so far has been the case. I'm trying to be careful about cleaning them too. I'm not sure if I did that yellow one, but yeah, so far they've actually not clogged. So the acrylic ink ones, oh boy, do they clog bad. Okay. Anything else we want to do on it, or is that good enough for the inside? I like the ink is splatterage too. You can't hear anything. Okay, good. It's fine for the inside. Woot, woot. All right, well, that's pretty much all I had out for today, but we can go ahead and do something else if you guys want to see something or something. I think I will go ahead and ink the edges of this brown. What do I want to ink it with? Thinking. I could use the brown wax. Why not? It's already out here. The Bronze Age. Let's see what it's like. I lost my little condom. You never want to hear that. Look in your in the big sticker book. I could do that too. I haven't looked at that thing in a while. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, or if I want it darker. I'm kind of thinking I want it darker than that. That one this just blends right in. You can't hardly see it. And that paste is very plastic-like. I think I want it darker than that. That's just not showing up well enough for me. So let me see what else I have. I do have just brown ink. Trying to think what's nice and brown. And obviously I have stamp pad. Oh, that's purple. That's not going to work. I'm looking in, sworn I did. I have some acrylic ink, that Liquitex ink. Let's see if it's dark enough, because I want it kind of dark. I don't think that's going to be dark enough either. I really need a sponge to put it on. Might just end up using my stamp pad. Actually is the easiest to control. All right, here we go. I don't think this, because this is sienna. Yeah, I don't think that's dark enough. I don't think I like that. Get my sleeves out of the way before I ink up everything I own. Hopefully it'll go over this. I don't know if it will. Hmm. Yeah, it's not going to go over that gold. So now since I've started, I almost got to finish with that. But I can put brown over it later if I want. So that's what we're going to do. Because now that I started, I can't go over it. It's just resisting anything on top of it. So no big deal. It's not like I hate this. I just think a darker brown would have been kind of nice. But this will definitely work just fine. Just make it smell prettier anyway. So whatever. The bronze did go over that silver real nice, so I like that. And I might go over some of that silver with this bronze. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, did I tell you guys about my coffee ice cream saga? That I can't find my coffee ice cream? I think I was telling Dee Dee about it for sure. But this is like wreaking havoc in my life because I can't get my Bluebell coffee ice cream to have my milkshakes. Not that I need them. I avoided dairy all weekend and my allergies were like 1,000 times better. So remind me of that when I'm whining. But anyway, I finally tried the Schwann's ice cream that Amy got for me. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. So I think I found a backup. I have a backup plan now. So as soon as I'm done here today, I got to go open myself an account with the Schwann guy. Doesn't Schwann sound funny? It's a funny name, Schwann. Anyway, I was so excited when I finally figured that out. That stuff is wonderful. The Schwann coffee ice cream, it is delicious. So yeah, and I honestly, I need to stay the hell away from it because I know for a fact it makes my allergies worse, but I can't help myself. And you might wonder, why were you thinking about that right then? Because I was thinking when I'm done here, I'm going to make a pizza. Call the police. Oh, hi, Painty Girl. You have no idea. Robert and I are such absolute addicts. It's ridiculous the extent we go to make sure we always have it. And Robert even called the factory the other day to see why we haven't been able to get it. And they probably think these old people got nothing better to do with their time. Well, you know, I ordered from Schwann's years ago when my husband was sick and he was disabled and it was hard for me to get out grocery shopping. And so I always kept some of the Schwann product around, you know, so I always knew there was something here. And then I quit ordering from them. But yeah, now I'm going to open up an account and I'll be ordering again. So And I remember there was a couple of things that I ordered from them that I really, really loved. So, all right, let me add some of this in here. Kind of looks cool with the silver when I can get the edges brown. Makes it look old and well loved. I'm liking this. And if you think it's weird that there's a pattern here and then you see the pattern there, that won't really bother me on this folder, because I'll put something in there that says May 2020 or whatever. Yeah. When Janet said it was missing, I thought she meant she lost a half gallon somewhere in her house. Well, I lose everything in my house. I looked forever for this morning for that damn tissue paper and still haven't found it. But I will eventually. I may give up and just order more. That's okay, I'm going to be honest here. That's more than likely what will happen. Is I'll give up looking and I'll order more, and then when I find it, I'll just give it away. And the crazy thing is, I haven't had it that long, so it's not like it was hidden years ago or anything like that. It was just a couple months ago. And I know me, I put it in a perfectly good place. Someplace I knew I'd look. All right. Definitely not my typical colors, but I'm actually really liking it. So, how do you spell Schwan? It's SCHWANN''S, I believe. When you went shopping on your lunch hour, someone stole your cart? Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's SCHWANN''S. Schwans. Schwang. Who would do that? People are so ignorant. Jeez. Ah, smells so good. Now, my next task, make some art and put in there. All right, what do we want to do next? Oh, I'm going to put I'll do dark on the inside. Let's try that. Okay, Eileen, you should be really happy because I have almost everything I own out right now. So I know that'll make you happy. And I like this paper now where you can actually see like that little crossword sticking out or woman's face, you know, here and there, just see things. That's cool. I like that. Okay, it doesn't have a double N. CB just spelled it, I think, the correct way. And honestly, I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they deliver all over the country, if it's just certain areas. I know they deliver here. So I'm going to set up an account so I can get some stuff delivered. I may never cook again. No, I'll probably just order the ice cream. Now, I do remember their egg rolls were really, really good. Because I'm never going to, and I can say this with absolute total certainty, I will never, ever in my life make a egg roll from scratch, ever. If I'll either eat it in a restaurant or I'll heat one up from Schwann's. I will never, ever make an egg roll. From what I understand, they're incredibly labor intensive, and I don't like them that much. I like them, but I don't like them that much. My brother's mother-in-law used to make them. I'm trying to keep this where you guys can see it. I'm going to have this folder worn out before I ever even use it. Just bending it every which way. Try the pork steaks wrapped in bacon. Actually, my neighbor that was on the other side gave me some of those pork steaks, but I've never wrapped them in bacon. Pork steaks wrapped in bacon. I'll watch for that, CB. I'm going to go through their whole menu this afternoon. And it's getting grill weather, so I'm excited about that. God, my nose is itching. Okay, went all the way around. I have a May folder. All right, maybe what I'll do, because I've got just a few little minutes here, and I've got the gesso out. I don't think I'm going to spray anymore unless Eileen tells me to. While the gesso is out, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit here on the tab. And if it was just something light in the background, I probably wouldn't even bother to do this. But since it's got words there already, I'm going to go ahead and just lighten it up a little bit. You serve Schwann's pizza at the club? Okay, well, see, look at you guys are all really familiar with it. So I'm only the dork that doesn't know that much, but I will be knowing that much because I'm going to get myself an account. I think years ago when I used to use them, I think I remember that I did order their pizzas because they were just easy to have around. That color has come off my fingers. So I think, was this, that's the coffee. Let's use the honey since it's the color we used. I'm going to colorize the gesso just for the hell of it, just to see if I can. All right, I'll dry that. And let's see, where can I smush that gesso on? Here's just some scrap that I've got laying around here. Oops. I just want to see if it will, in fact, colorize. So, where'd my little water bottle go? Right here. Now I'm just doing an experiment just to see. Out of water. So, no, that's coffee. All right. Another palette knife. Here, now you can have any color gesso you want. And this has gotten runny, so it's probably going to go underneath the stencil, but I don't care. I mean, this literally was just sitting here. I can't even remember what I was doing. Oh, this is a smack and drag I was doing with the Seth colors. Yeah, see, it just went underneath. Eileen would have been so proud of me because I was doing smack and dragging. Okay, cool. Colorize your gesso. There you go. And there's what I was spraying onto. This is how I end up with trash art, you guys. I leave stuff around and then I just clean up with it. That one probably will end up in the trash. Okay, looking at chat now. That's got to go in the bath. They called pork tenderloins wrapped in applewood bacon. Okay. Am I happy with the sprays? Yeah, Eileen, I am. Honestly, at this point, I think I probably will use them for watercolor because when I sprayed them out and was just playing with them when I was doing, you know, like this is them as well. This is just the Smack and Dragon when I was cleaning up after I was done. I like the vibrancy of the colors. Excuse me, for sure. Like that I really, really like. And it's hard to get this vibrancy with some watercolors. So I can see myself actually watercoloring with them. So yeah, I'm happy with them. I need to probably go watch some videos and watch Seth play with them. Yeah, but so far, yeah, I'd say I'm happy with them. I'm not unhappy with them for sure. And I think the colors are amazing. I think they're vastly different than colors available in any other sprays I'm familiar with, but you have to remember I'm like not familiar with very many. And I think, let me pull this shade down real quick because I don't think you guys are getting. Okay, there. When I shut out the outside light and just use the indoor light, I think it depicts the colors a little bit better, but it's like that pink is actually bubblegum pink. And there it's looking more corally. Corally. Is corally a word? But no, I'm really happy. And I love that they had the 3 different color browns because you know me and browns. So yeah, I was happy about that. let's look at, I'll just do it on this trash paper. Then I'm gonna, well, I can get that one out. Let me see. We'll just play on this one for a second. I don't know what that is, that shiny black stuff. Eileen must have made me do it, and I must have really disliked her that day. But I'm going to get out that, is it the spring green? Like that one olivey green. It's just like, ah, that is so delicious. Yeah, the spring green. Let me see. I was going to just, all right. All the ones that are already dirty. Oh, well, I'll just use this one since it's out. I'm just going to layer the green and the brown. This is the coffee brown. Like these colors together, these earthy colors, I just think they're going to look so good together. So that's one thing, is the colors are just so vastly different. This may or may not get cut up and used. I never know until I actually do it, whether or not I'll keep it or not. But like this spring green, I just think it's such a pretty, pretty color. So, and that's why I originally thought, oh, I'll watercolor with these. Because the green was just so pretty compared to the watercolor greens I have available. They're nice, but they're not on the top of your list. Well, you really love the marabou sprays, don't you, Eileen? And see the dilution sprays, which I still have a lot of them. They're almost too bright. Where these more earthy colors are more appealing to me. And that's not even saying that I don't like the dilutions. I do like the dilutions, but they're just like so knock your pants off bright. But yeah, the brown and the green together, to me, that's just so pretty. But that's more my taste, is the more earthy colors. So I can see you probably not loving these, but I do. So, and I didn't wipe its little nozzle. If I wreck these just because I'm careless, I'll piss myself off really, really bad. So that was pretty much all I had to do today. Here's the rat. Say hi to everybody.
Say hi, everyone.
He looks like he is a man on a mission right now. Are you a man on a mission? Or are you just going to go outside and play before the rain comes?
I don't know what to do. I want to go outside and see what needs to be done around here.
All right. Just don't come back in with any problems, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, honey.
Got you covered. Bye, sweetie. I loved your thing.
That's all right.
Okay.
I'm about done here. Hi, Hubster. Hi, Robert.
Say hi, everyone.
They're saying hi to everybody. Hey, they're saying hi to you.
Good morning, everyone. Have a great day.
Honey, look at the clock. It's no longer morning.
All right.
You just didn't shower early today, dork. Yeah, good morning. He just crawled up from his hole in the basement. Good morning. It was storming this morning, so I don't blame him for staying down there and hiding out. All right, so there's the the Seth Apter sprays. If you like the brighter colors, some of them, and then some of them, like these browns, I love them. The purple. So I don't know. They're definitely a different color selection for sure. He is a sweetheart. I will definitely say that. Robert Vaughn is the nicest guy on the planet, bar none. He really is. He's very good to me. So yeah, Eileen, it's only going to take me about an hour to clean up. So I hope that doesn't wreck your day. Paula's going to go take a nap. I'm not sure what I'm going to do right away. I'm going to clean this mess up and then I don't know. So thanks for coming. Be kind to each other. We're in a stressful time right now, so try not to bite people's heads off. I'm doing pretty good. Keeping me out of public is working really good. I don't want to kill people. Anyway, just be kind to each other. Be supportive of your fibs. Love you guys. See you next time. Adios.